Out here. Y'all, them haves and them have-nots, bitch. Them haves and them have-nots. Ooh, child, my emotions was up, down, round, and round, baby. I'm telling you. Oh, they had me tonight. Y'all. They touched on a subject dealing with kids. And y'all know I may not want to babysit no motherfucking chair, but I'm down for the kids. Do you hear what I'm saying? Ooh, this tug at us, bitch. The heartstrings tonight just had me all on thought. Now I see why Lil had text me and asked me did I see this shit yet. But at the time he texted me, I hadn't had an opportunity to see it. But I done looked at it, y'all, and I told y'all this multiple upload night, child. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, my time, and I just did Love and Hip Hop, and that took a lot out of me, child. But this right here, oh, child. Ooh, Lord, take care of old people, fools and children. I know I must fall in that category. Well, what they say, he take care of old people, disabled, children, and fools. I'm old. I'm sort of what you would call technically disabled. And child, the older I get, sometimes I feel like I'm reverting back to the food stage. I don't know. But y'all, this episode of the haves and the have-nots had took a hoe somewhere she ain't wanted to go. This season 3, episode 9 of the haves and have-nots, entitled Quincy Jr. and bitch. Whew, Quincy Jr., baby. Quincy Jr. But wait a minute, y'all. This damn nail done got hold of this damn hair. Wait, bitch. Oh, okay. Y'all, and I ain't editing now. Y'all know I keeps it 100. When shit go on, it go on. Sometimes I have more camera. If it ain't, just disgusting, I'm gonna roll with this shit. But that was funny. This picture is held up by some little nail, like, that little shit you buy from Family Dollar where you can hang your pictures up and shit. Y'all, that shit grabbed the back of this good hair. I got mad, baby. What you will not do is snatch hold of my beach wig. You know what I'm saying? Hell now. But anyway, y'all, let me get on into this episode, because y'all didn't come to see me become, because y'all came to hear what the fuck happened. So let me tell you, we gonna start with Jeffrey. Now, Jeffrey going to his house. His shit now, where he stay at. He trying to open the door, and guess who opened the door for him, y'all? And she ain't on the right side of the door. That little retarded ass Melissa. I don't know what's wrong with this girl. I understand that you trying to hang in there and do what you got to do for the betterment of your family, especially your father who is ill with the cancer. Child, I understand. But bitch, the way you going about trying to trap a bitch ain't gonna work for you, okay? It may seem like Veronica got the key, but all dogs don't go to heaven, and this hoe here ain't going nowhere near it. She opened up that door, and Jeffrey like, bitch, what you doing up in here? Well, child, the bitch up in there, because Veronica done put her name on the lease, removed Jeffrey's shit. He don't know where his fucking belongings is, and told this hoe to make herself at home. I wish a motherfucker would motherfucking bring some. I love my dad. Y'all don't know me. You know that. The ones y'all been rocking with me a minute. Y'all know, even though me and my father have gone through some adversities in life, I love that motherfucker to the, down to his dirty ass drawers. I love him. I do. But one thing he better not never do is let a bitch be gone from her domicile for a little while, and I come back and you got some random ass nigga that I done fuck with, one of them splacker belly type niggas laying up in my pad enjoying the fruits of my labor. But then again, Jeffrey, bitch, that was only your motherfucking belongings. It look like your parents do everything for you, but that ain't the point. The point is, how you bring a random bitch up in this main house and got her sitting up in here talking about she stay here, and she in a delusion because she thinking that some kind of way she can force you into this situation. Girl, get your goddamn life with your ignorant ass. But anyway, she get to talking about she pregnant for him, and they get, they gonna have this happy family, and she can't raise the baby by herself, and this boy is looking at her like, bitch, really? I don't blame him. I'd have been looking at that whole like she, come from Never Never Land too, because bitch, you talking this Peter Pan shit to me, and I ain't here for that. I done told you I like boy pussy, not girl pussy, and I don't give a damn how drunk you done got me, and I done happened to slipped up in that hole. Don't mean that I'm ready to settle down with you and live a lifestyle that I don't want to live. So he not here for that motherfucking shit. So he gon' fucking leave, and she say, oh well, Veronica said she was gonna do this shit, and she had him a newspaper. Child, Veronica done went to the newspapers, babies, and done told them people that they are Jeffrey and Melissa are gonna get married. This bitch actually done put an engagement announcement in the newspaper. Child, I'll be glad when I can put an engagement announcement in the newspaper when these motherfuckers get married off somewhere. I swear to God, I can't wait. I probably take out a full page spread. That motherfucker, it's gonna be a party, y'all, to get one of these motherfuckers married off. But the way his mama doing this shit is not right. And he showed it to her. I mean, she showed it to him, and it's really not phasing him because at the end of the day, the boy don't love you, retard. He don't want you. This baby you and Veronica then tricked him into, you may be raising that motherfucker by yourself, because we not finna fake like we happy. They people kill me. Veronica, bitch, let me tell you something. You one of them type of hoes that think that you can control a situation. You can't control every situation. And when it comes to a person exercising their liberty to live their life on their terms, you cannot interfere with that going on. That boy gay. That ain't some shit he woke up with one morning like, oh, I'm gay. I believe I ain't gay, but y'all know I'm in the LGBTQ community because of my children, and I rep hard for they motherfucking asses. Yes, I do. But that ain't some shit that just started out, because if I go back in time, y'all, and look back, hell, I saw it. I probably didn't want to see it, but looking back, hindsight is a motherfucker. I promise you it is. It'll make you see where the shit went wrong. But I done jumped off into a tangent. See, I told y'all, I go into these things that my girl, Thick Chick Blogs, call a rabbit hole. Bitch, I just went in that hole. I'm coming out though, because we finna talk about this. Well, Jeffrey saying he leaving, and of course she's saying Veronica said he would say that, and but if he do, they gonna embarrass him. How you gonna embarrass him? By exposing that he gay and he in love with Wyatt. That's gonna cause more harm to Veronica motherfucking ass than it is Jeffrey. Because if it was not the case, why is she doing any of this in the first place? She doing this because she don't want her son to be gay, and she damn sure don't want nobody to know it. So I don't understand it. And I gotta give Melissa this here. She was like, she know Veronica conniving and stuff, but Veronica got something over her. She holding over her head what she got on her parents and her daddy's medicines that he need. That's what she got. But what the fuck is she got on Jeffrey to make Jeffrey want to act like that? We know, but according to motherfucking Melissa, she asking that question because she don't know. Well, child, he ain't trying to be with you, girl. That's all I'm saying. Veronica can play all the games she want to, but one day, some way, on one of these episodes, this boy is going to really give you the fucking business. But this episode wasn't about you, Trick, so we gonna keep it moving, okay? We gonna go on over here and talk about Candace, because Candace is upsetting the fuck out of me at this time, y'all. She really is, because Candace is not acting like a sensible hoe. I don't have a problem with you being a hoe, but I'm gonna need you to be a hoe with some sense, okay? When I did whorish things, not necessarily being a hoe, I had sense about my motherfucking self, and I'm gonna need you to exercise the same, because you over here in the world of lollipops and gumdrops, believing everything this plant is telling you and saying to you, to the point where you are dropping tears. This bitch is done got through fucking this man, and she need her whole bowl of rice, because this bitch done some kind of way dropped her phone off down in that damn water. And y'all know the saying, the rice supposed to draw out the water so you can still use your mobile device. That has worked for me before, but it also has not worked before. And y'all know I'm a clumsy hoe. I drop some shit in a heartbeat. But yeah, she acting like this man is, it's like her desire to feel loved by somebody is so strong. She not using her common sense. And this white man must got some good dick. I'm talking about he must got some of that Splackavelli type of dick. That shit that just make you shit, bitch. You don't even know your fucking name after that nigga get hold of you. But this what Candace acting like, And old boys, he's a plant. I'm more than convinced that he's a plant. Either put in by Jim or put in by what that motherfucker name is, David. Y'all, this shit Tyler Perry's such a fool with this writing. We might find out that Maggie did this shit. Child, you'll never know. That bitch trying to get in any way she can. Hell, she'll go far and wide to get back in, and try to see if she can talk David into giving her some of that chocolate stick. That's what she trying to. It could be her, honey. We don't know who put him there, but we know one thing: Oscar ain't right, and I ain't here for his motherfucking ass. But Candace over here getting googly eyed and retarded behind this motherfucker and not remembering, bitch. Pay attention to what the fuck he is talking to you about, because no matter how much dick he laying on you, he started bringing up money to you. So it's something about him that ain't right. Now she didn't give him that $50K, but he made sure he bring that shit back up. Now they go up into this room with all these flowers, and he treating her like a queen, and that's all good. TV talking about some kind of investment that he done made, that he invited Candace in on, that done tripled and made such good money and all that shit. And Candace like, well, shit, she impressed by the bullshit. She asking him, how much money would her $50K have made, and he was like, he would have made over $400,000 something dollars. So she won't know, can she get in, bitch? That's insider trade, and Martha Stewart went to jail for that. You can't get in when it's good, and you can't jump out before it go bad, bitch. That's laws against that. I'm gonna need you to use your. You say you finna be a lawyer, bitch. You don't know that. Hell, I just took, got a little piece ass business degree from over here at the Southern University, ho, and I know that there. And I wasn't paying attention on most of that shit, bitch. I was just trying to be able to have some credentials behind my name, but I had to pay attention somewhat. And you mean tell me you didn't realize you can't jump in there? And plus, you shouldn't want to jump in that shit no way, cause this man started asking you about fucking money. The plan is he gonna keep bringing this money shit up to you and showing you all of what he can do for you. Meanwhile, this motherfucker gonna be playing your ass to the left, getting ready to get them coins back and deliver them back to Jim. I can't. How somebody told me, rabbit hole. Somebody told me you can get your name put on these damn Coke bottles. How you do that shit? Because I sure would like, I don't want, I'm going to drink the liquid, but I would love to keep a bottle that has my name and my mother. I found one with my mama's name on it, which is Liz. So I sure would like to know how you can get your name on one of these Coke bottles. I would like to have one with me, my mama, and my 4 kids' name, and kind of put it in like a nice decorative box and sit it on the mantle over my fireplace, something like that. I don't know. That was a hair rabbit hole. If y'all know, somebody tell me how to get the Coke people to put your name on a bottle. I don't even mind paying for this shit. I know it's gonna cost. Oh, y'all, I've been sitting so long making these damn videos. My ass is dead. Do you hear me? Booty just dead, bitch. But anyway, I'm a toy along because I'm a soldier and I'm here for y'all. I love y'all. Y'all my people. So where I was when I started going out, oh, Candace motherfucking ass, she over there falling for the okie doke. That's all the fuck I got to say about this bitch. Try to bring her one more motherfucking time. When Candace get her mind back right, we might can be right here again. Cause see, that was my home girl at first. But at this point in time, this bitch acting slow, dumb, and retarded, and I can't deal, y'all. I just can't deal. So let me go. Lord, I knew this was gonna happen. Y'all, it's 1 something in the morning and Jalen is knocking. Hold on, y'all. Jalen, sit down and be quiet until I finish this video. Do you understand? Okay? Or go in there with your mama. I don't know why she let you be up at 1 something in the morning anyway. Shit your ass. Ooh, child, these 2,000 parents, but we ain't going there. This ain't my motherfucking business. On to what's my business. This motherfucking review. Okay. Now, this is where, and I think I'm bullshitting somewhat because this bothers me, y'all. Y'all know I'm a nurturer at heart. Even when bitches have offended me, I still be trying to show some love. I'm dealing with a bitch right now that I know stabbed me in my back. And yet I'm still kind to her. I haven't exposed her or nothing. And we ain't gonna do no exposing either, Miss Randomatic. We gonna let that ride. But anyway, child, kids is innocence, okay? Grown people do manipulative, deceitful shit. But a child, I'm talking about little kid, don't have that kind of brain power to know anything about that. And it was just hurtful to me when we went back over there to Hannah house to that scene where Benny brought Quincy Jr. home. And, you know, the child been brainwashed so bad. But he loved Hannah, and he knows who Benny is now. He loves him. Well, over at Hannah house, after trying to hug him and stuff, it's discovered by pulling up this child's back. Y'all, that child back, and I'm going to try to get through this, because even though this is TV, y'all know my ass is sensitive to children. They pulled his shirt up, and this child got webs and cuts and shit on. Child, he looked like a slave back in the day that got whooped by his master with, you know, them whips. Child, all I could think is 12 years a slave when I saw that shit. And I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm saying the severity of how some kids are really mistreated in this country, and it goes undetected. Now, this is a TV show. Yeah, I'm gonna play along with the story, but at the same time, we have to be mindful that these stories are derived from somebody's truth. So it bothers me. But the child had been severely beaten. That's why it hurt him when Hannah tried to hug him. And it affected Hannah. She go in that room and she get on her knees and she started praying. And it was at that time I totally understood, because I probably would have been like one to go away, you know, walk away, cry, and pray about it. Benny came up in there, and it's decided they gonna take the child to the hospital. Benny ain't really want to go to that hospital because he know how he got this child. He know that Hannah don't know all the shit that he done did. But this is a 911 emergency, so they got to take this child on down there to the hospital. And it's good that they did, because when they got that child in there, they found out them cuts were infected and he had broken ribs. Child, I hope Tyler do this motherfucking Quincy some fucking justice for me. Some period during this show, he need to be fucked up. I'm talking about he need to be fucked up way more than that little shit Benny did to him last week. I need this bitch fucked up bad. Somebody, anybody, tell Tyler, fuck this bitch up bad. Because even playing this shit is terrible. Child done been brainwashed so much so that he think doctors hurt him opposed to helping, and he don't really want to tell what happened to him. But he did let that damn social worker know. Oh, my grandmama loved me and my uncle loved me. They would never hurt me like that. Because once you go to the hospital with a child like that, y'all know in real life this shit happened. Here comes CPS. Oh, that social worker coming, and depending on the severity of that fucking child situation, she coming with a fucking police detective or police officer with her, cause somebody going to jail, which is what she was basically trying to come at Hannah and them, like, you know, like what happened to this child, and Hannah and them letting them know we ain't do the shit. We just recently, within the last, you know, moments, got control of this child, and that's why we brought him here. Where the woman say because he in your custody, you would be the one to go to jail, and that's true, y'all. It don't matter if you ain't did it. If you don't come in there with some motherfucking something behind what you telling them, your ass gonna be caught up in the midst of all of that. And they trying to get this woman to understand, and the social worker in there talking to little Quincy, and you know he in there, he don't really want to tell nothing. because he been brainwashed to say nothing happened to him or he failed. You know, abusive people will have that kind of control over you. I ain't never suffered that kind of abuse because I was a fighter. I'm a bitch to fight back. I ain't never had no Stockholms and none of that shit. That bitch, you hit me, I'm hitting you back. I don't give a fuck who you is. And that's how they go. Well, they trying to explain what happened, you know, and they trying to contact Candace, but you can't get hold of this bitch because the rights ain't dried her damn phone now. And the social worker up here talking about because they don't have legal guardianship over the little boy. If they, you know, if they can't get hold of Candace, he gonna have to go into foster care. So they worried about that, you know. Hannah pissed off, Benny pissed off. And the little boy just, child. See, I'm finna drop off again. Y'all, this probably gonna be one of my longest reviews for this shit because I got shit to say and I'm gonna say it. While she out there getting her pussy beat up and playing like she a white woman in New York City with this piece of ass motherfucking plant that she got over here. She need to be looking for her son because before she went to New York, she knew Quincy didn't have custody, didn't have this child. She knew her child was out there somewhere, and I ain't saying she ain't looking for him, but damn it, bitch, I ain't see you look for him on camera. So if I don't see it, I don't believe it. Why she out, and this happens in real life. That's the reason why I'm going off a little bit about this. Bitches over here worrying about these niggas, and bitch, your child at home being unsupervised, uncared for. When she realized Quincy was in jail, that was her fucking alert to start all points bulletin looking for her child. You ain't got time to dip off into New York to get your pussy played with because you can get that shit done here after you get your fucking child. But she over there in New York, her mama can't get hold to her. Meanwhile, they done laid up and looked out and seen Quincy motherfucking ass, and Hannah panicking because she thinking that Quincy is going to see them. And shit, by now she know what happened between Benny and Quincy. So she telling him, hell nah, you sit your ass still. The Lord gonna take care of him. And I guess he must is cause the motherfucker limped on by them and didn't even see they motherfucking ass child. Hannah pissed off saying Candace done brought all this drama to their life, which she did. And now they trying to get hold of this bitch and they can't get her on the fucking phone cause she done fucked her phone up playing around with this motherfucking vanilla love drop over here in New York City at the hotel and shit. Girl. They go back in their room with little Quincy Jr. and he just wants his grandma to hold his hand. And so she does that. Meanwhile, Candace still not able to be reached because she done dropped that phone, but they finally got hold to her and she on that phone crying. The lady telling her she gonna have to hurry up and get there, like as if they can't keep the boy. Bitch, if that baby ribs cracked and his cuts infected, why you acting like this boy gonna be discharged today and he gonna go straight into the foster care program? Because depending from what you saying, this is a severe situation. He at least gonna be kept overnight for just simply observation, especially if you done said that if they hadn't brought him, he would have died from the infection in the cuts because the cuts are infected. So y'all need Keisha Irvin over here. If y'all don't know who Keisha Irvin is, that's Color Me Pink. That bitch can write a motherfucking show. This shit here, Tyler, you failing me. I'ma need you to I'ma need you to get the pussy up, okay? Yeah, I mean it. I said it too. Anyway, Candace say she en route to come get her child. And I'm going to leave that alone, y'all, because I swear, I'm 23 minutes in. And if I keep talking about that shit, I'm going to be 30 minutes in on that same part. So, Candace on her way to do what the fuck she should have been doing all the fucking long. And that's see by her fucking child. Moving right along over there to the Cryer residence, you got Catherine reading a book and Jim walk up asking her what she doing. She reading a book she don't like. Why you reading it, Catherine, if you don't like it? Because it's Amanda's diary. That's right, she's still reading the diary. She see where Amanda pretty much stalked this motherfucking man and stabbed him, and that it confirms that he did have sex with Amanda and shit like that. And that gets Catherine in her feelings, worrying about, you know, Wyatt and how they get to this point and what they gonna do to Professor Canton and all that old good shit. But before they get to Professor Canton, we gonna go on down there to the jail. Let's roll to the jail, y'all, because it's time for Catherine to see Wyatt. So they go up in there and they see him and shit. Well, I guess Catherine is on some get your life together beyond straight. I was waiting for you at the door type of shit too, because this bitch is like, okay, and they leave his ass there. She just wanted to see him. Jim is telling her, look, these my people I got in place to deal with him. So that means the guy from the cell last week that had been ass pent up like a bitch at that cell bar is actually an implant too. So he, you know, he alright. So we think, okay. Well, they leave him there, even though he's sitting there crying like a hoe. They leave his ass there. Say, give him one more day there. He ain't learned his lesson yet. Why, child, sometimes it pay to just shut the fuck up. You should have just shut up and wasn't trying to talk no DA, wasn't talking no shit to your daddy. Cause, bitch, when you seen your mom and daddy, you remembered respect. And that's it's sad that you got to put the fire to their ass for them to realize who the fuck they talking to. Did I just go off and y'all? This episode had me. You can tell because my reviews ain't this long about this show. But I'm giving you me tonight. This me the best way I know how. After 2 a.m. in the morning. Well, they leave him there. Catherine kind of worried, but she like, you know, Jim is telling her, look, girl, all these people that's around him is on my payroll. I know these people, including the person that's in that cell. So we ain't gonna worry about his motherfucking ass. We gonna let him sit there another day to, you know, make sure that he understands. Keepeth thy mouth closed. That's the moral of the story for him. So they go on over there to the college to see old Professor Cannon. They block his ass in. Well, he got to have a conversation with them. And, y'all, he was cool until they let him know that they were the parents of Amanda. What do these people crying? The child life dropped out of his face. I ain't lying. That man looked like he had went from, you know, fairly, you know, white man to a fucking Casper the Friendly fucking Ghost, y'all, because that motherfucker's life just came out of him because he knew some shit was gonna go on. So they started asking him questions about what went on with their daughter, and he trying to deny it at first, like he, you know, she ain't really, you know, like ain't nothing really happened. Jim get mad and pop his motherfucking ass. Catherine said, "Now what happened was, I'm going ahead of myself. See, I'm still stuck on Candace and this child thing, like this shit real, but." Y'all remember Amanda stabbed that motherfucker, right? Jim touched him in that spot and he winced. And when he winced, Jim asked him what was the deal. And he was trying to lie and say it was an old sports injury. No, bitch. Jim say that's because my daughter had stabbed your motherfucking ass. And he went to walloping on it. But Catherine got an ultimate plan. She tell Jim, this ain't how, this too good for him. I got a plan. Let him go. Now we sitting there, especially me, I'm sitting there like, bitch, if you let this motherfucker go, he gonna run like hell. But Catherine got a plan, so I'm gonna trust Catherine, cause so far she ain't let me down in that department. So we gonna let the bitch go on and do what he do, okay? Cause they got a plan for his ass, and I can't wait to see what that plan gonna be, child, cause I know it's gonna be an epic one. They gonna get his ass for causing Amanda to slip into that depression that led to her suicide. And I ain't mad at them. Do y'all get this bitch. Meanwhile, we gonna go back on over there to the prison. Because remember I told y'all, everybody on the payroll that's interacting with Wyatt. Well, the cellie that had him up against the cell bars like a hoe has been placed in solitude for some reason or another, and Wyatt has a new cellmate. And when this boy comes in there, y'all, he looked like he done bent a couple bitches over and turned them out and everything there. He come in there, and Wyatt has started to, I guess, get in the mind of saying he Norm, because they been saying your name Norman, you ain't no Wyatt. He gonna introduce himself as motherfucking Norm. Old boy said, oh yeah, I know about you. I've been, you know, you the dude that hit that little girl, and that was fucked up. I've been waiting to get to you. He ain't on the payroll, y'all. Cause before Wyatt could call for help, this motherfucker done choked his ass up, got him about to go down on his knees. and perform the art of fellatio on him. My advice to why is go down and bite, bitch. And when you bite, don't release until you got that dick in your mouth. I swear to God, y'all, that's what I would do. I ain't lying. I would fuck him up. Now, I don't believe I wasn't here for Lorena Bobbitt, and I'm not here for that motherfucking rapper that cut his dick off and none of that other stuff. I believe the dick is a sacred thing and you're supposed to respect the dick. But when the dick offends you, offend that bitch back. Well, Wyatt sitting up there, all we seen the last of the episode was him being pushed down to perform the act. We don't know what's gonna happen. Next week, David gonna be telling Jim he might need to go on over there to the jail because he don't feel like Wyatt is safe as Jim think he is, and a whole bunch of other shit. I guess Candace will get her bitch ass, who's only 2 hours away, finally back there so she can see by her son, and we gonna see how this shit gonna play out. Y'all, I apologize. This video is over 30 minutes long, and I did not intend for this shit to be this long, but y'all know sometimes my ass is long-winded, so when you watching my video, you never know. Look at the time first and decide if you got time to give me like that. If not, put me on watch later and come back. Just come back. You ain't got to watch me when the shit first upload. Come on back and come through and holler at your girl. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys Friday for The Real World Now with Lady Nika. In the meantime, in between time, again, peace, people. I'm finna go to bed, y'all. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm slobbing at the mouth. Bye.